Hey guys, Super K Sharpening here. I got this custom fixed blade from a buddy of mine at work. I already have it set up and I already have my angles figured out. It's coming in at 20.15 on each side. I've got both sides adjusted to match that angle as well as the main angle here on the base of the machine. So from here, I'm gonna go ahead and change my stones out. I have the 800-1000 because I was trying to find the angle by using the Sharpie method. The Sharpie method is where you color along the edge of the blade and then you make light passes on each side of the blade and see that the Sharpie is completely removed. And right now I have all the Sharpie removed on each side, so I know that the angle that I've set up at 20.15 is correct. So I'm gonna go ahead and change my stones out here. And from here, I'm gonna switch to the 100-200 grit stones. And with the 100-200 grit stones, since they are rather aggressive in the grit, you want to still maintain a very light pressure and let the stone do all the work. Having equal passes on each side. When I first start a knife, I like to do a minimal amount of passes with the 100 grit stones to just start my angle and get the angle going. Right there, that was 40 strokes per side. I'm not drawing a burr just yet. I still want to continue to create this angle, so I'm going to continue with the 100 grit stones and build the angle at 20.15. Once again, I'm using really light pressure. I'm letting the weight of the stone do all the work since this is a rather aggressive grit diamond stone. Checking each side just to kind of see what my work's looking like. Everything looks equal and it's looking good. So from here, since I already have it, I guess, pre-set up, I'm gonna go ahead and start drawing the burr on the right side. And then after that, I'm gonna draw the burr on the left side. And I am counting each stroke that I do, and then I keep it equal on both sides. I'm gonna check for the burr. Nothing just yet. And right there, I've already developed a burr. I want to make sure that it's at the full length of the blade. And right now, the tip, I don't have a burr at the tip just yet, so I'm going to focus a little bit more just on the tip. Still maintaining very light pressure, letting the stone do all the work. And right there, I got it. So now I do the equal amount of passes on this side. Once again, very light pressure. And right there, that's an equal amount of passes on both sides. Checking for my burr. And of course, I have it all the way down to the tip. So from here, I do equal passes on both sides. Real light pressure. There we go. And then I want to wipe off my blade to get any metal residue off. Use maybe a little bit of alcohol just to make sure it's good and clean, because I'm about to make a stone switch and I don't want to cross-contaminate my stones. Then from here, I switch to my 200 grit stones. And what I like to do is I like to start the grid out. And what I mean by that is I start with doing equal passes on each side. And by doing that is I'm starting the new scratch pattern. So when you change from each stone, you're creating, when you start with the stone, you create a scratch pattern. And then when you move to the next stone at a higher grit, you're creating a new scratch pattern. Ultimately, what you're doing as you move up in the grits is you're refining the scratch pattern to be smaller and smaller. So since I already have the 200 grit scratch pattern, if you will, started, I'm going to start with drawing the burr on the right hand side. And then I'm gonna check for my burr. I don't have it just yet. Once again, I'm checking for the burr. And I've got it towards the tip, but for some reason right here in this area, it hasn't developed yet. So I'm gonna focus just a little bit in this area right here to make sure everything's equal. There we go. Now I'm going to switch to the left side. Perfect. Got it all the way down to the tip of the blade. Since y'all know what I'm doing now, I'm gonna continue sharpening, and I may throw in a few explanations if I do anything different. But from here, I follow the same process from the 100 grit all the way to the 0.6 micron grit stones. that's already really sharp just at the 600 grit. All right, guys, from there, that's 1,000 grit stones. I'm going to take it up all the way to the strops, and I will put that in a part 2 video. Thanks for watching.